Hi there, Jody. It's Marcy recording your video for you. Um, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to go over a couple of things that you may or may not have been aware of that you might want to add, as well as I noticed that when I did the search, it was in the Abbotsford area. Kind of did digging around since I talked to you. I'm going to say I guess that these are both your sites. Different domains, but we're still on the Drain Master, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but without talking to you, I'm not sure. But I did notice that you're not just in the Abbotsford area, that you cover, if I'm correct, from like Vancouver to Chilliwack type area. So I'm gonna kind of go over it with this. If it's not your site, well, it's somebody that's got the same name as yours. So I did notice that you guys were doing paid ads. So I'll just quickly go over. Google always sets up their first page, and of course that's where you want to be. That's where the mass majority of the clicks and sales come from, is somebody searching and find somebody from the first page. So your ads are at the top. This section here is the Google Maps listing. And of course you don't pay for clicks there. And then down here, we call this the organic listing. So the sites that are listed here on the first page, they're here because of mainly the things that I'm going to talk about today. So the two things that I'm going to go over are content and backlinks. Now, content is just a fancy way of saying the information, the words that are on the page of the website. And most builders of websites, unless they've got search engine optimization, they'll tend to make it, visually pleasing, and that's great for the customers, but they tend to skimp on the content. I believe it's really not knowing the value of the content. Now, Google, when they have somebody type something into their search bar, they want to keep them on their search engine because that's how they make money. So when you type this, they want to serve up the most relevant results, right? And how they do that is they can't see, but they send out the bots that crawl the web. It's the content, it's the words that they're going over. So for an example, as I said, I have water damage, probably a more appropriate, the more keywords that you have, the more the more lines in the water, of course, the better, right? But kind of on examining the sites that you have, I would say maybe that your top keywords would be sewer line repair, water line repair, that kind of stuff, if this is what you were targeting. So for example, on your homepage here, if I put this in to search what's going on, and you can see that one isn't even on your homepage, right? Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words. So with that much content, you could probably put that word in, weave it in throughout the content. Get a good content writer, so it's always unique. You don't want to plagiarize and put other content that's found from elsewhere, but unique, authoritative content about your business, about that. Again, probably the customers would never read it, but it's for Google's purposes and for ranking purposes. You could probably put that in that particular keyword in there, key phrase in there, 5 or 6 times, right? Same thing here, not a whole pile of content on the home page, so it's like a super duper missed opportunity. If I look here, there, at least we have it in there. Like any pictures that are used, you can also name them with the keywords that you're looking for. So what I did, just to kind of make a comparison of what you can consider doing, that first website, I put it into a tool that shows us what's going on behind the scenes, and you can see that you're being found for these words, which they aren't really, it's business name, not so much the keywords. So I just grabbed another business just to show you, because this tool will show us, it only shows what people are actually typing in there and how they're being found. So water line replacement Vancouver, water line Burnaby, Surrey. So you see what I mean, where you can put that into the content, and then Google finds it, and they're going to serve that up because that's what the searcher has put in there. So there's on the content. And then the other thing, as I said, backlinks. What a backlink is, you see here, is when another website on the internet links back to yours. And that's here. This one has 7 websites that's referring back to theirs, giving them 47 backlinks. So it's kind of like, in Google's eyes, it's like a popularity contest. you know, these are like votes for the website, and when you have them, then it catches Google's attention. Okay, these guys are catching attention from these other websites, and you know, there's other, you know, many factors that figure in. Of course, you want it to be relative, etc. You know, if you had links from a pizza, you know, you don't deliver pizzas, so it's not going to be as relevant as if it was links coming from a website that's relevant to what it is that you guys do. So I put in the, this was the first, this website here, I put it into the same tool. You can see the metrics, just aren't as strong. And then the second website, that's this one. So this one has a little more citations. What a citation is, it's a place on the internet where you're going to have your business name, address, and phone number. That the citations, the more citations that you have, really helps to push you up into the map listings. It's the organic rankings, and as I said, the citations will help push you up in the map listings. So I'm going to keep it, not cut it off there. That's probably enough. So if that's anything you're interested in, I'll reach back out to you just to make sure that you did in fact get the video and had a chance to take a look at it. And if you've got any questions for me or anything that you'd like to know further about it, happy to offer up any information. So thanks, Jody.